Allah promised to the Bani Israel, to the Israelite people, He promised them that He would send them one who would be their prophet, not ours, theirs. And He would be the Messiah. And He would bring back the golden age when the Israelite people ruled the world from Holy Israel in Jerusalem. With the prophets David, Nabi Dawood alayhi salam, and Solomon, Nabi Sulaiman alayhi salam, that Israel was a ruling state. And our prophet prophesied, when the Messiah came, and some of them accepted Him, and the others rejected Him because they said, he's a bastard, his mother was not married. Allah tested them, and they failed the test because they could see with only external sight, and they're internally blind. All those who worship gold, and when gold becomes a golden calf, are becoming internally blind. All those who worship gold, and when gold is transformed into a golden calf, they are internally blind. That's the price you pay for worshipping gold. And so, the state of Israel is pursuing a mission to restore rule over the world, because that's what the original Israel did. When they rejected the Messiah, and they did more than that, they boasted of how they killed the Messiah. It's in the Quran, so don't accuse me of anti-Semitism. It's in the Quran. You want to accuse the Quran of anti-Semitism? Go ahead and do it. So now they are waiting for a Messiah to come. And that Messiah has to cause Israel to become a ruling state in the world. And when He does that, then He could stand up in Jerusalem and declare, I am the Messiah. But our prophet, Allah's blessing be upon him, prophesied, no. Allah created a false Messiah who would impersonate the true Messiah. And that false Messiah will take them for a ride. And that's what He's doing now. He has, number one, He has to bring the Jews back to Jerusalem to reclaim it as their own 2,000 years after they had been driven out. Has He done that? Yes. Number two, He has to restore a state of Israel in the Holy Land. Has He done that? Yes, in 1948. Number three, He has to cause that state of Israel to replace the United States of America as the third and the last ruling state in the world. Now let's go to the Quran and to go to Surah Al-Mursalat. And in Surah Al-Mursalat, Allah speaks about a shadow. And the shadow will constitute of three parts. And this therefore has to be something which has to be interpreted to be understood. And our interpretation is that the shadow is the false Messiah, and he will come with a profile of three parts. When I wrote Jerusalem in the Quran, I said in part one, he produced Pax Britannica. And then, not only did Pax Britannica pave the way for a state of Israel to be established in Jerusalem by the false Messiah, but it gave way to a Pax Americana, which made Israel strong, powerful. They were always arguing, we are simply struggling to give a home to a people who don't have a home. That's all. That was not true at all. What they were doing was to try to build and establish a state of Israel which would eventually try to rule the world. Because our prophet prophesied that when the Messiah returns, because he came, and they saw him, now listen carefully to my words, they saw him crucified on the cross before their very eyes. I did not say he was crucified. No. I said they saw him crucified on the cross before their very eyes. Is that what I said? And they saw it because Allah made it appear like that. And if you were there, you would see him crucified. And if I was there, I would see him crucified. But no, Allah says, no, he did not die, he was not crucified. But Allah made it appear like that. And Allah raised him unto himself. And so he came and he left and will return. And Allah's messenger said, when he comes back, he will come back as an Hakimul Adil, someone who will rule, and will rule with justice. So the Messiah who will stand up in Jerusalem tomorrow, declaring, I am the Messiah, but he would not be, he would be Dajjal, he has to show them that I'm ruling the world. And in order to do that, he has to show them that I'm ruling the Arab world first. If you want to rule the world from Jerusalem, you've got to start by ruling the Arab world. And if you want to rule the Arab world, you start with Libya. Because Saudi Arabia, I used to say that Saudi Arabia and Israel were sisters 25 years ago, but I was wrong. 25 years ago, they were only cousins. Now they're sisters. Now they're sisters. Why don't you smile? What's wrong with you? 25 years ago, Saudi Arabia and Israel were only cousins. Now they're sisters. And all the rest of the Arab countries, not the people, the governments, not the people, the governments, must be in a state of submission to Israel. And all those who resist Israel must be destroyed. And that's why you now have Trump in Washington to finish up the job. Every single country within that region which is resisting Israel must be destroyed. Why? So that Israel can show the world we rule the Arab world. The whole Arab world is now in submission to us, so now it's only the rest of the world.